Nah, well, I could tell you from like our perspective, chat. So basically, like they after EWC, they asked everyone like in the GA chat or whatever, like what everyone thought of it, and only like 4 or 5 people gave their like opinions on it, and then that was kind of just that. And then Damon says that, but I wonder if he like heard that the majority of players didn't want it to be in, so then that's why like the CDO made their decision, or like whatever the fuck. I don't really know. I mean, my opinion, like, I think before EWC, whenever it got announced that the coaches are gonna be allowed on stage, like I think at first, like I was like, what the fuck, like that it shouldn't be like that, just because I'm so used to like we're just so used to it, like the coaches not being on stage. But I think after like EWC, I think it's crazy that the fact that like people disagree even after the fact, because bro, coaches aren't even like it's as if like they have wall hacks or some shit. Like I will agree. If I was able to vote before EWC, I would have said no for coaches. I think after EWC, it gave me a different perspective. That's just my opinion. I don't think it like I'll give you examples of what Damon did for our team. Literally. Um let's say fucking let's say we'll just pull up a fucking we'll pull up something real quick. But this to me is like a good skill gap, at least, or like at least when it comes down to coaches, because then it's gonna come down to like coaches are gonna have their own like skill gap, which I think is like cool. I mean, maybe I'm just like open minded when it comes down to that, but like for example, like let's say because it did happen. There was one scenario where Damon actually helped us, and I was like, holy fuck, like I don't really know if I'm gonna be able to find the exact like moment or whatever, but let me try to find it for you guys. But it was on Hasi. Kind of like this to an extent, not really, bro. How the fuck? Holy fuck! This guy just spawned Mason Depths. Basically, like let's say seven's dead, right, and then like 4 and 3 are like pushed up kind of in the middle, and no one has like well control, right? Like Damon's gonna look at all the povs and be like, "Yo, like someone pick up well," or like whoever the closest one, and like just little shit like that. That like I don't know that, and you could sit here and say like, "Oh, it kind of defeats the purpose of like the players understanding that shit," but it's just like I don't think it's that big to where like we shouldn't allow coaches, to be honest. You know, that's what I think at least. It's just not game changing. Like at least I don't think it's that game changing. And then it just adds another element because like coaches actually, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I know how coaches are, dude. Without due respect, like there ain't no way like you guys show up to practice and like I just know how it feels, bro. You're literally playing, you're literally watching the match and like you can't do shit. So like I feel like this would kind of it would just be more beneficial for the coaches. But then again, I could see where people say that was a game-winning play, but the coach called it out or some stupid shit. Wait, exactly, but that adds like skill gaps to the coaches, does it not? Or no? Or my brain dead? Oh my god, it's a fucking nuke. It's a nuke. I think it would be cool, bro, because then like you go to listen-ins and then you're hearing the coaches say shit. Like, but that's the thing, bro. The coaches, Kyler, the coaches aren't even saying crazy shit. Not even like on some insane shit, bro. Because that's the thing, though, dude. That's another coin that no one's seen. Is that let's say the coach says some shit, but it low key fucks your team up. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's gonna take like a lot of trust on like when the coaches talk, like what the fuck they're actually saying. Like they can't be saying some bullshit. That's why like it's not like there are pros and cons, bro. It's not all pros. Like having a coach as a fifth voice is not all pros. Like there's gonna be cons in that shit too. Yagami, thanks for the resub. The coaches don't have control. It was yeah, sometimes hearing the fifth voice. Nah, not really. Cause like Damien wasn't really talking that much, bro. To be honest, like he was just saying the most simplest shit. Literally just simple shit. Zan with the reset, thank you, bro. Voice with the prime. But yeah, that was like the one example, and then I'm sure there was more, but I forgot. Hey, yo, for S&D, yo, Kyler, was he able to call out in between the rounds, bro? I kind of forgot. For S&D, how the fuck was it? Was he able to call in during the round too? I actually forgot. Cause that would be another sick ass shit, low key. Wasn't S&D after rounds? Oh, it was in between. Okay. I was saying agree, but or disagree, but start giving these pros voting power. It's so crazy to me how like the players vote for like the majority of our shit. I'm not gonna lie, because it's all team based, bro. That's like the most cringe shit about it. No one is ever thinking about like the actual just for the like the best of the game. At least that's what I think. Yeah, for the future of the game. That's kind of what I meant to say. You voted for no snipers, bro. Where are you getting this shit? Where I'm saying I voted for no snipers. I did not vote for no snipers. I could literally find the DM of us talking about that shit. I think having the coaches in is a fantastic idea, but I think it should only be in during land events. Not. Oh yeah. Yeah, don't they do that for CS:GO too? Like online? I don't even think that you could do. I could be wrong though. Actually, who knows? Is Rico 101? He's gonna piss you off. Wait, yo, Rico 101 is this guy's everywhere, bro. To be honest, the coaches were not doing much. Oh my bad, Rick. Yo, Rick, you're in the listening to show. Okay, okay. Of course you didn't. You have Dashy. Not every team has Dashy, bro. Even if I didn't have Dashy, I'll snipe. I don't give a fuck, bro. Bro, you think if you think if Counter Strike had the option, you think if the players had the option to fucking, I don't even think the players even make the GA shit. But like, look at it Counter Strike, bro. Like, just because like someone doesn't have a Zaiwu as an op, like you can't have that mindset, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just you just gotta chow. Yo, Lonzo the reset, thank you, bro. Am I so close to Pred? Yeah, he's just in Australia, bro. So we haven't really been able to do shit. But yeah, damn it, me and AJ are cool. Yeah, I use Magneto 6. I personally love the feel of him. So I think I'm gonna use him going into next year still. So yeah, I think. But the only issue is that I'm almost positive I'm the only pro that uses Magneto. Um. So yeah, you did snipe at the start of MW. That's what I'm saying, bro. What I'm saying. That's why it's cringe though. Think about it, bro. That's why it's fucking cringe. Like it's all team based, bro. Just because like they don't have a good sniper, I was like, oh yeah, let's do that shit. But that's not like for the best of the game though. Then they're just thinking about themselves, which is just selfish. Um, the league. Imagine if Curry was finding up these threes and the players thought it was unfair, so they just said no, you can't shoot the threes anymore. That's what I'm saying. Another actual question: who exactly is the league? I assume that just consists of players, teams, owners, coaches. I really don't know shit about this side of the league. Yeah, it's pretty whack. Do you use back buttons? Nah, I play claw and no back buttons. Yo, Roxy with the reset. Thank you, brother. I should probably said thank you already. Pretty sure everyone was crying pre-WT about how coach coming. Now flopped, I guess. Nah, it's because actually going through it, dude. I swear, like that's why I'll admit when I was wrong. Cause yes, I would agree what he said exactly. Like even I was complaining. I'm not gonna lie. But like after experiencing it, I don't think is it. I just think it's still crazy that people think it's like pretty OP even after UWC. Cause bro, that's not even like nowhere near how much you could get. Like, bro, the coaches probably weren't even saying shit at all. Like I'm almost positive there's probably coaches that not even saying a fucking word. And then they're still calling it OP. Like what? How does that even make sense? Coach didn't say a word. All I'm at. Yeah, this shit's OP. These pros are open-minded, bro. They're really not. It's fucking kind of annoying, not gonna lie, but it's just how they are.